Mom, this Halloween, your kids can have fun creating their own scary disguise with Kooky Spooks makeup. They just smear it on. When the makeup dries, it cracks to make them look really old.
It looks so scary, doesn't it? I wonder how, like, toxic that makeup was back then. Because they put all this nasty shit in it. I don't know, man. Okay. Yeah, I wish there was a way to stop the commercial without having to do it manually. Anyway, we're gonna slay a princess again. Many slayings of a princess. You may think you're supposed to save a princess, not slay her. You'll soon find out why. This game is it's really good. It's a visual novel. But man, is it a trip? It's a trip.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin.
And in that basement of that cabin is a princess.
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
It will be. Alright, we're gonna go right to the cabin, because this is my third run of this. And we're gonna try to get the princesses I haven't gotten yet.
Path to the cabin.
Find a princess
Find
within.
the princess within. A warning before you go any further.
Oh.
She will lie.
She will cheat. She will do everything in her power to
stop you from slaying her.
Well, yeah.
Don't believe a word she says.
She don't want to die. I mean, who would?
We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them.
Also, the artwork and on writing in this game is amazing. That's what keeps me coming back. The voice work, too. So good.
Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
So damn good. Let's go. Alright, so because I want to get the other princesses...
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table. Perched on that table is a pristine blade. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Got it. Alright, let's do a quick save. Quick save complete. And we're gonna... So I'm trying to get the adversary, so we're gonna take the blade.
You take the blade from the table. It'd be rather difficult to slay the princess and save the world without it.
We're gonna go in aggressive.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp.
It is.
A hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood.
Yeah.
If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. Her voice carries up the stairs.
Who's there?
Ooh, she sounds confident.
She sounds dangerous. It's almost as if she's the one in charge down here.
She is.
Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation.
Love the music.
Oh, are you now? Why don't you come down and let me take a look at you?
Okay.
Great job. You gave away the element of surprise. Good luck, hero.
Oops.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
She's so coldly beautiful. Is she
Coldly.
really a threat to the world?
Oh, she is.
Focus on the task at hand.
You weren't kidding when you said you were here to kill me.
Yep.
I know. You brought a knife with you and everything. But you don't have to try and kill me. You could always toss that scrap of metal to the ground and give the two of us a chance to talk things out.
Okay, now we're gonna try to slay her.
She makes a compelling point. What if we didn't kill her? What if we just dropped the blade and talked? Don't you dare.
Don't you dare.
It's fine. We can decide what we want to do after we talk to her. Maybe she really is a monster. Killing
Maybe.
someone in cold blood isn't very becoming of us.
No.
You ignore the trembling in your hands and tighten your grip on the blade.
Now she looks sorrowful again.
You poor thing. Your hands are shaking. Are you scared of me? Because you should be.
You step forward, your grip on the blade tightening as you steel your resolve.
Oh? No talking then? Fine. What even makes you think you can kill me?
I'm gonna try.
I'm probably chained up in this basement for a reason, right? And if that knife is the only weapon you have, you'll have to get close enough to use it. So, you should just drop it. Best not to risk finding out what I can do.
She's unarmed. If you hesitate now, it'll be too late.
It's not gonna end good. You'll see. You'll see. She's just a princess. I mean, she doesn't look that intimidating, right? I'm slaying the princess.
You lunge forward without a moment's hesitation. You feel flesh easily give way,
Oh, wait. No, I did it wrong.
already sinking deep into her heart.
Oh,
I should have hesitated.
this is it, isn't it? I'm almost embarrassed.
I
should've
messed
seen
up.
that coming, but I have to wonder. Do you actually believe this
Maybe we can
was
salvage
enough to
this.
kill me?
Because I'm trying to get all the achievements. This is my third run now.
Yes, even as she lays there dying, she entirely believes herself to be alone.
Oh, yeah, I did that already, too. Give me the stranger. Yeah, this is my third run of it. I haven't gotten the adversary, the prisoner, the Wraith. Who else? The Thorn.
Isn't it? She stopped breathing moments ago.
I think that's it.
Arrogant
I
looks.
think that's the only princesses I haven't gotten now. I've almost gotten all of them.
But is it over? Really over?
No, we'll just... Yeah, because if I check her, then I think she becomes the tower. I already got the tower, too.
Yes, exactly.
It's over.
It's over. With your work done, you make your way back up the stairs, closing the door to the basement behind you.
Oh, well, you know what? This will lead me to the Wraith path, so I'm going to go with it.
Why do I feel like we've done something terrible?
I think. Yeah. Yeah, that was easy.
Did kill someone. Greater good or not, something would be very wrong with you if you didn't feel at least
That's
a
it.
little bad. But it was for the greater good.
Sure.
One of it that day isn't today. Let's just get out of here.
We can't go.
You open the cabin door, ready to return to a world saved from certain doom.
I should have the voice of the cold now, I think, too. I like him. He's pretty neat.
Only a world saved
God, this
from
game's so
certain
good.
doom isn't what you find. Instead, what you find is nothing at all.
No forest.
Where a lush
nothing.
forest stood mere minutes ago, the only thing in front of you now is the vast emptiness of some place far away.
Yeah, I've done 2 full runs of this already, and the story is still just like, what's going on? Nearest I can figure is the princess and the player are like these god beings or something. They're recreating the universe or
What?
something like that.
Everyone is fine.
It's just so
It's
damn
just
good
that
though.
You and the
The
captain are
music,
far away from them. Don't worry.
the voice work.
You'll be safe here. This is good.
Everyone
is happy.
The narrator.
You'll be happy.
Yeah, that's
What's done is done,
bullshit.
and there's no going back now. This is what's best for everyone. Trust me.
I don't trust him.
Time passes. You can't be sure if it's days, or months, or years, or even decades. It's all a wonderful, boring blur. You've never been happier.
Something like that.
Psst. Hey. We're not just gonna stay here forever, right?
No, we're not, hero. You know what we gotta do, right? Well,
I do, but you're probably not going to like it.
the only way to reset the world is to die.
The blade. We can use the blade to get out of
Let's
this.
go.
I can hear everything you say, little voice. There's only one thing it would want you to use that blade on, and I'm afraid that thing is you, dear hero.
Well, let's go.
He's right. It's the only way out.
It's the only way.
Do you hear that? It wants to take this happiness away from you. It wants this wonderful place to end. Do you not?
Let's go.
There's more for us to do, and the only way for us to do it is to take that blade and use it.
Yeah, if you haven't played this game, the story's amazing. Highly recommend it.
Don't you dare.
So damn good. I've been playing it for a year now when the demo came out last year, and it's awesome. Oh, okay. Yeah. God, it's good. I wish the Stranger, like, I like the new Stranger, but the old Stranger where it was like skin stretched over bone kind of thing, I kind of wish that came back. And the voice too was so creepy. Let's go.
Thank you.
Let's do this.
I made this happy little place for you. Is this not a good enough reward for saving the world?
You
An
ingrate.
eternity of bliss? You ingrate?
Yep.
Whatever. For the first time since
Let's go.
the princess's body is dust and bones. Though
There
the
she
blade
is.
To slay her is still as pristine as the day you first. You pick up the blade,
And
you stab
yourself.
and you die.
And you die. Oh, no. I'm glad to have people chatting.
The end.
Chat away.
Nice knowing you.
The more, the better. The Spectre. Okay, so I'm pretty sure Spectre
You're on a path in the woods. And at the end of that path is a cabin.
We already heard this. You know what? We're not even going to explore. We're going to go straight to the cabin.
A warning. She will lie.
She will cheat.
She won't be a problem.
The cold. Alright, we're bringing the dagger too. And we're going to slay her.
The interior of the cabin is cold. A soft odor of dirt permeating the air. Cobwebs flutter in the corners. You can hear wind whistling outside, banging the shutters against the windows. The only furniture...
Oh, what? Oh, God, no. No. Talk away. I've played through this twice now. I want to speculate with people on it. Talk away about the whole damn story. Feel free. Yeah, this is my third playthrough.
The blade is your implement.
I love discussing the lore of this game.
You want to do this right.
Yeah. I mean, like, sure, if someone's brand new to the game, I get spoilers. Okay. But you could at least, you know, say to the person, oh, you know, don't spoil this for me, please. Like, this is brand new for me. But just outright banning it, I don't know. People
It feels
get
like no one's been here
crazy with it.
for a long time.
Yeah, see? Even more so. People are just being mean then. Ah, good riddance then. You didn't lose nothing going out of that chat.
Like I've been saying, She's dead. We killed her already.
She's dead already. But yeah, I've seen, like I said, the only princesses I haven't gotten is Adversary, and then whatever chapter 3 Adversary is, I believe Eye of Needle or something she's called. Something like that. And then the Drowned Gray, I didn't get that. Oh, okay. Oh. Backseating is fine. Hey, when I'm playing a difficult as hell game, like say a Souls game. See, the mirror too, like Souls game's so obscure. I tell people, hey, if you see I'm missing something, because in those, man, you miss stuff, that's it. You might not be able to get it. All right, we're gonna take the blade. We're gonna slay her.
From the table. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
And I think the mirror doesn't even do anything, from what I've seen. Yeah, every time I've gone up to the mirror in chapter 2, he just wipes it away and nothing. So we're not even gonna bother.
The door.
We're going straight down,
revealing an old banister and a creaky wooden stairwell.
and we're gonna immediately try to slay her
In a thick layer
again.
of dust, and you can feel it settle into your lungs as you breathe in the stale air. The very building itself feels dead.
Spooky.
If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
The room below.
Yes, it does.
Silent.
Yep.
Nobody's here.
Naturally.
As much as I appreciate the optimism, you shouldn't be so sure.
Oh, there's someone here.
I guess we'll just have to go down and see.
Oh yeah, that's what it is. If you haven't played the full game yet.
As you descend the final step, the form of the princess.
There she is.
A skeletal body, lying in a heap on the floor, its wrist still bound to the wall by a thick chain. Okay.
She's dead.
Definitely dead.
No, she's not dead.
It's just like I told you.
Her ghost is gonna
Before you
pop
had
out of the
chance to
floor in a
finish your
minute.
thought, the top of a head appears from underneath the floor.
There she is.
Two deep-set eyes stare up at you, followed by a mischievous, skeletal grin.
Oh.
And finally,
There she is.
the body floats up to join the head. Wait, this isn't right. What's going on here?
Hi, killer.
Ghost!
A ghost.
Oh. Wow. How absolutely terrifying.
A ghost.
What's a ghost supposed to do to us?
Nothing.
Oh, it's you. Hiya, Keller. I was hoping to see you again. I have some issues with how our last meeting went.
I'm gonna slay you again.
The princess drifts across the room into your orbit, gently running her fingers across your shoulders and down your neck.
She's acting scary.
Her touch is cold and ethereal, formless yet real enough that her
gotta
icy
get the adversary,
fingertips send
man.
shivers dancing across your skin. So she has a body, and she's right there. That means we could kill her again, if we wanted to.
Oh, I love the art. Just everything. This game's just so damn good. Let's just slay her.
Without a moment's hesitation, you lash out with your blade. It's like you're slashing at air. No matter how many times you stab at her, no matter how many angles you strike from, all you manage to do is interrupt her form, the skin of your hand prickling with cold as it passes through, unable to find anything solid.
Well, that didn't work.
You're adorable when you're confused. But I didn't say you could touch me.
Oh, she got that scary face now.
Why are you even here? Just making sure you finish the job, or what?
Exactly. see here. Let's slay the princess harder.
You swing at the princess once more, and once more your blade
Nothing.
through nothing as she disappears.
Really?
Her voice chides from elsewhere in the room. You whirl around, finding her hovering between you and the basement stairs, looking you
She's not having it.
grim disappointment. She draws in close.
Uh-oh.
I was willing to let bygones be bygones, killer. I was willing to ignore everything you did to me so we could get out of here together.
I don't want to get out here with you. I want to see your Wraith form.
All I ever wanted was to leave this place. All I ever wanted was to find a way back home.
She's crying. I feel kind of bad now.
Wherever home is.
Her eyes turn from wells of sorrow to pits of wrath as she stares
Uh-oh.
at you.
I guess violence is the only language you speak.
She forces her hand into your chest.
Uh-oh.
Then, yes?
No?
Nothing happens.
No, nothing.
Are you sure about that? Something should have happened. And yet it didn't.
We're fine.
We're fine.
Everything's fine.
Not yet. But let's see if you stay that way.
Uh-oh.
You can't be sure if you first hear or feel what happens next. But
I know what's gonna happen.
Fully conceptualize what
She's gonna tear out my heart.
a horrific split.
Oh.
The squelching of organs, the rending of tissue, an icy, numbing pain.
Here we go.
I'm done asking. The next time I see you, I'm taking everything I owed. Starting with your body. If you won't choose to give me my freedom, I'll just have to make you give it to me.
Oh, yeah?
She's real now. If she's making us dead, we should return the favor.
I really love the Fury, too. I got that one in my last playthrough. She's a beast when she turns into the Fury. Should I fight back?
You swing your blade towards her briefly corporeal throat. It connects. A gash widens across her neck, glowing ectoplasm leaking from the wound.
She bleeds ectoplasm.
But it's too little.
And I'm dead.
In her hand,
I got an achievement, though.
clutches your still beating heart. It thumps unsettlingly. Did we get her?
No.
Even if we didn't, we've given her something to remember.
See you soon, killer.
See you soon.
I'm afraid you'll never know.
Just crushed his
Crushes
heart.
your precious organ in her hand. Everything goes dark.
This game is wild, man.
And you die.
God, it's so good, though. Hell yeah, new princess. I haven't gotten the Wraith yet.
You're on a path in the wood.
Oh, look at this.
Here we go again. Off to slay her.
Let's go.
Again. The deck's stacked, isn't it? We kill her, we start again. She kills us as a goddamn ghost, we start again. I'm starting to think we're being run in circles
We
just
are.
for the sake of it.
That's exactly what it is.
Come on. Let's not give in to all that misery just yet.
Nah, not
There's
yet.
gotta be a way out of this. There's got
Not
to be
quite.
an answer.
There has to be.
Yeah. And what if there isn't? Aren't you listening to me? What if all of this was rigged from the start?
It is. I'm going with cheated. He knows what's up.
That's ridiculous. There'd be no point in all this if it was just some kind of cosmic busy work.
That's what it is. Cosmic busy work.
I think that's exactly what it is. The powers that be seeing how many ways they can screw with us.
Yep.
Could be it's all some kind of sick joke to them. But wouldn't that get, I don't know, boring?
Eventually.
Not if they're creative with it.
No.
Okay, so you've already been here. Twice, even. Great. Then let me poke a few holes in your depressing little theory.
Okay. Your narrator, he already knows what's going on. He just can't tell us. Because when he does, my very thoughts cause the world to shift. And the princess.
Nobody here is screwing with you, and I can't imagine any scenario where you would have started over after slaying the princess.
No, we did.
Well, we didn't have to.
Exactly.
We killed ourselves.
Yep.
And why, pray tell, did you do that?
It was the only way out of limbo.
Because you decided to foist an infinite tedium on us.
Yeah, narrator.
That doesn't sound like me. If I'd had everything my way, you would have effortlessly slain the princess, saved the world, and been given your happy ending.
He's lying. Don't believe him.
The ending was the tedium. You locked us in a cabin and sent that cabin to an endless void, and then you told us we were happy.
Mm-hmm.
Well, were you happy?
No.
Of course we weren't happy. That's why we killed ourselves. It was awful. It was boring.
It was. Agreed.
It was bullshit.
Damn right, cheated.
So you killed yourself?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. And then she killed us.
Yep.
Even though she was already dead. This is all fake.
It's all fake.
Okay, let's try to get back on track. You're real. The princess is real. The world is real. The people in the world are real. And the danger she poses to all of them is also, quite unfortunately, real.
Is it, though? Or is it you, narrator?
Whatever you did the first time, it sounds like it almost worked. So how about you give it one last try? Because killing yourself seems to undo all the good you almost managed to accomplish.
Sort of.
Why should we help you? So you can just lock us away forever again? No, I don't think so.
Damn right.
Tell you what, I won't do that. I promise.
Oh, he promises. Okay. Totally can trust him now.
Oh yeah, sure. That changes everything.
Yep.
I mean, he did promise.
Yeah, he promised.
And you believed him?
I don't.
All this standing around and talking is boring. Let's at least do something. Maybe we'll kill her again. Maybe we won't.
Maybe we'll free her.
Free her. Now, wouldn't that be something?
It would.
It would. I guess we'll just have to see what happens.
Let's go.
Thankfully, you all aren't the ones actually making the decisions, are you?
Nope.
You know what you have to do. You have to slay her. You have to save the world. Nothing matters more than this.
Let's go.
Don't play by his rules. Everything is rigged. Everything is changing to whatever's convenient for him. Even the woods are changing.
Yeah, look at the woods. Looking all scary and ghosty.
That's all the more reason to take this seriously. If the path isn't the same, it means that her influence is spreading.
Mm-hmm.
The world has already started to end.
That's exactly what's happening. Exactly.
Her influence? I really shouldn't have said that. It'll make your task more
That's what
difficult.
that is.
But now it's out, you could always take that information as a sign of goodwill between us and do your job, alright?
Yeah, as far as I can see, like, from what I've seen of the game, you and the princess are one and the same. The narrator, I think, might have been, like, human. Maybe. I don't know. And he wanted to stop death because the princess is destruction, but death is a part of life, and it really goes into some really deep stuff. I love it. Let's see here. Okay, so I think that's some dialogue I haven't talked about.
You're making a dizzying amount of assumptions. Your perceived reality looping twice before does not mean it will continue to do so forever. Those little voices have already drawn attention to the fact that even the path is different. The world itself is at a tipping point.
Well, I have got a chapter 4, though. Yeah, when I went down the razor path, you get a chapter 4. It's pretty good.
Know that there is always a choice. Even if you were stuck in an infinite loop, there's no reason to assume that the mere
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, this is my third like full run of it. I beat the game twice already.
As much as things will be easy.
Talk about anything.
And you can just keep making.
I love speculating about this.
Never deviating.
I need to put that in my title. Well, I kind of figured that putting third run in my title, achievement hunting, that people would kind of take the hint, talk about whatever, spoil away.
How convenient. Everything always comes back to what you want us to do.
I should probably add that.
Sick of him. Makes me want to end the world out of spite.
Okay, so if I don't go to the cat, no, we're not doing that. Yeah, let's...
If I had to make a wager, I'd say yes and no.
Oh, narrator, you're always being so damn cryptic.
That's a hedge, not a wager.
Right?
I haven't met you, but you've clearly met me. It sounds to me like you're hopping between parallel realities, in which case the me you just met here is the same collection of experiences as the me you met at all of those other beginnings, but their continuity breaks the moment you say or do anything, in effect making them all separate.
So they're all copies of the narrator.
So, yes, I'm the same me, but ever since the moment we started talking, I'm different.
Makes sense. They're all copies of the same narrator, but we don't all have all the same experiences here. Yeah. She wants to keep the memories in. Yeah, it's like an internal conflict. Because they're like a part of each other.
I'm not sure how we're supposed to kill him ourselves.
That's the most I could gather, at
He's
least.
asking for it. Maybe there's some way she can take care of him for us.
Yeah. Something like that. And then from the times I met the narrator at the end with the questions you can ask him, it's like he did this. He wanted to reset the world to where there's no death, or the universe, I should say, where there's no death. But death is needed in a universe.
They've clearly all been through some harrowing
Death and rebirth.
experiences. Don't let their baggage influence your decisions. You have the ability to see things clearly.
Something like
Suggest
that.
you use it.
Oh, I didn't know how much you played of it. I don't want to ruin it. I've been talking too much then. We'll just go along for the ride.
You continue down the path towards the
Oh, okay. Jeez, well, you're in for an experience. We'll say that.
It isn't long before you're steps away from your destination. I don't think you need any words of warning. I think you know what's in there, and despite your protestations...
Oh, I know what's in
I
there.
think you know what you need to do. The more he talks, the more I'm interested in setting her free.
Should I set her free? No, we don't want to set her free. Well, maybe.
You don't want to listen to me? Do it then.
I could.
See what I care.
So I've seen a little bit of this part. She's absolutely terrifying now. You'll see in a minute.
It sounds like somebody's about to crack.
It's about to.
There's obviously no point in trying to reason with you right now, especially with all these clowns offering up their useless advice. Honestly, it seems like the more I try and talk sense into you, the more single-minded they get about letting her out. So yes, I'm done trying to argue.
We can't defeat her now.
Would you look at that? We won.
We won.
Take it however you will.
Let's go.
The interior of the cabin is long and dark. A single narrow hallway
There's
stretches
that mirror.
into the distance. Curtains billow out from tall windows on either side, obscuring the path forward, fluttering helplessly as opposing gusts of wind rush into the building, clashing and joining and driving everything forward.
Well, if you like the demo, you will definitely like the full game. It's very good.
The only furniture of note is... That's strange.
Where's the dagger?
What's strange? Is it the mirror? The mirror? No, there isn't a mirror. What's strange is that there isn't much of anything in here at all, aside from the curtains. There's supposed to be a pristine blade. Why isn't there a pristine blade?
Yeah, where's the pristine blade? Oh, you know where it is? It's stuck in her neck.
Great. Something else has been taken away from us. I suppose the only way to go is forward.
Let's go.
So forward we will go.
Blade or not.
It doesn't really matter, does it?
Nah, doesn't matter.
If you're asking what's at the end of the hallway, it's the way to the basement.
Of course.
The way to the basement? Don't you mean door?
Yeah.
No, I didn't say door, because there isn't a door, it's just an opening.
Oh, really?
What are the odds she's waiting for us right behind it? If I were running a bullshit factory, it's what I'd do.
These guys are funny. I was running a bullshit fact.
Let me assure you that there's nothing there. Nothing is going to jump out at you. Certainly not the princess.
Love this game.
The princess is in the basement.
Oh, is she?
He can't see the mirror. The knife is gone, defying his expectations. Who the hell is calling the shots here?
I'm sure nothing's gonna go wrong.
Nobody is calling the shots. That's how reality works.
Princess is gonna jump out, watch. Let's go.
You slowly make your way towards the gaping maw that awaits you. Your fraying nerves buzz with trepidation, the chill wind raising your hackles as it gently pushes
Your hackles.
towards the darkness at the end of the hallway. You can't shake the feeling that you're being watched.
Oh, we are. I'm gonna start using that word, hackles.
We've always been watched. You're watching us right now. Sometimes the feeling is just stronger than others.
Yeah.
I feel like you're trying to put us on edge. We don't need all this anticipation. We just need this to be over.
Let's go.
You stop as you reach the end of the hallway, I presume in front of whatever mirror isn't actually there. Here we go.
Here we go.
You reach your arm forward into the pitch black of the opening. Nothing. It's like this place read our mind just to mess with us.
Yeah. See, everything's fine.
What you looking at, killer? Staring into the void, thinking about what it'd be like to die again. I know exactly how you feel.
There she is. She sounds pretty sinister, doesn't she?
Shit. Where is she? You feel something long and frigid coil around your ankle. Your heart skips a beat, standing in muted shock for one long, frozen moment.
Dun dun dun.
She, the princess, constricts.
Princess.
Your bones snap.
She just broke my ankle.
Icy pain radiates up from the break, a deep cold flooding your veins as your legs, numb with the shock of it, collapse. And you collapse with them.
Well, that's not good.
You're met with the terrifying visage of the princess. Her hand grips your leg in a steel vice, her grin carved jagged from ear to ear, crowded with far too many long and crooked teeth.
She got pretty, huh?
But do you know how I feel? I gave you a path to forgiveness. I gave you a chance to make things right.
I know, but I wanted to see this form of you. She's so beautiful.
I thought maybe you'd see the good and feel remorseful. Maybe try to make it up to me. But no, you'd rather use that knife to keep making
Oh, yeah.
mistake over and over and over.
Plenty to see in this.
Even after I ripped your heart out, you still cut me. And for what? I didn't go anywhere. You didn't banish me. I'm right back here with you. A little better, a little worse.
A little worse. Well, we all have a purpose eventually. Sometimes we just gotta find it.
Well, maybe a lot worse.
Damn, she looking all scary.
So, here's how this is going to go. I'm going to take your body, and I'm going to walk it out of here.
Oh, are you?
And you?
Ooh.
You get to watch me do it.
Ooh.
Completely helpless. Just like you left me.
Just snapped his ankle.
I say we let her do it. It's something different.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's get possessed.
Do we even have a choice?
Kinda.
You always have a choice. Maybe before, but not now. There isn't a blade this time.
Nope.
Exactly. What choice is there if there isn't a blade?
Exactly.
Well, unless you have any specific ideas, I think my vote's the only one that counts.
Yeah, we're gonna have to walk out of here with her. Yeah, we're even. We both killed each other.
And you think that's even? How adorable.
It is.
But I think you forgot about the part where you tried killing me again.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, she's got a point there.
If I were you, I would just want to get it over with. You lost your chance to call the shots. There's no going back to fix it now. You can either look on in horror or celebrate my freedom. But either way, you're about to become a passenger.
Oh, okay.
You did hurt me.
Damn.
Twice even. And I'm not letting you do it again. Enough talking. We'll have plenty of time for chit-chat once this place is far behind us.
Okay.
You remain pinned to the floor of the long hallway as the rest of the princess's body emerges. Her proportions all wrong, limbs bent and curling, moving in ways that defy your understanding.
She's kind of scary.
Torso stretches until her face is practically touching yours, her neck cracking audibly as she twists to look at you from a fresh angle.
Oh, she still has some meat on her. A little bit. On her torso, at least.
Are you sure you can't do anything to help us? Can't you, like, manifest a rock right on top of her head?
Yeah.
And crush you along with her? Not that I even can manifest a rock. Besides, I thought you all wanted to free the princess.
Yeah.
Not like this. You don't even have a weapon, so I'm afraid you're out of luck, which unfortunately means that I, and the rest of the world, are out of luck too.
Looks that way.
And whose fault is it there isn't a weapon here? Yours, I assume. There's supposed to be a pristine blade. Whatever you did in those previous lives of yours, you really messed up.
Yeah. Those unblinking giant eyeballs.
Are you seriously trying to blame this on us?
I like this princess look. But I want to get the adversary and the prisoner now. I think... Yeah.
Your vision fades.
Oh boy.
She tears open the membrane of your soul.
An adversary was in the demo. Well, the original demo, the adversary was called the Fury. The Fury's different now. And the Fury from the original demo became the adversary in this. I need to get that one. Ooh, listen to that. Get up.
You're awake. Eyes once again fixed on the long hallway, your vision swimming as the princess's command reverberates inside your skull.
Broken ankle.
Voice is all-encompassing. You feel wrong. So cramped in here. Like there's some sort of growth trying to push us all out. I know. You rise to your feet, though the pain in your ankle is blinding. Your body slumps against the wall, desperately leaning into it for support.
His ankle is ruined.
There's another option, you know.
Oh, is there? She can hear the voices in my head now.
Don't help either of them. Flip the table.
Yeah.
How do you do that? You don't have a will to wield. You're solid in brain and courage.
That gap where the mirror was, I don't think it goes anywhere. Let's throw ourselves into the abyss.
You wouldn't dare. No.
Oh, okay. I'll do what she says.
Your body, still slumped against the wall, trapped between the princess's overwhelming will and the blinding pain of your splintered ankle, takes an excruciating step towards the cabin door. The movement is stiff.
Let's go.
Body reduced to a marionette, pulled reluctantly along by your strings.
It's not that bad. The pain feels good. Because I know you feel it too.
Yeah. Oh, she feels it too. Alright, let's leave the cabin.
You toss the last of your will aside and surrender to the princess.
I surrendered.
Shit! I guess that's that.
Yep.
An end is an end. Let's see what it has in store for us.
Let's see.
This is all I wanted. If there will be a mercy for me at the end of everything.
Maybe.
Your body inches along the corridor, every step more difficult and painful than the last. Your joints stiff and unresponsive, the shattered bones of your ankle grinding ceaselessly, as if they're fragmenting, then reforming, then snapping all over again as you make your way towards the outside world.
So his ankle's ruined.
We're so close.
We're so close.
But despite the anguish, it doesn't feel like the exit to the cabin is getting any closer. If anything, it's getting further away.
Getting further away, really.
It doesn't matter how long this hallway is. I will drag this body until it is a case of meat and feathers. I will be free.
Oh, we're gonna get there.
Please, just
Slowly.
let her out.
But surely.
Yes. Let me out.
She wants out.
It's pointless, isn't it? I can't stop her without you, and you'd already given up by the time we met.
Yeah, I did.
No, screw that. The hallway gets even longer.
What? Narrator, you're doing this.
You have described me into submission. The door is right there.
There it is.
It really is, isn't it?
Yep.
I walk to it. I place your bloody hand on the door. I make you twist the handle.
She's controlling me now.
Isn't saying all of this his job?
He is gone.
He's gone?
Oh, he really is, isn't he? I had a feeling you
We got rid of the narrator. Maybe it's a good thing.
I did nothing. He dealt with himself.
This is it then. The big moment.
Big moment.
I just hope it's a way out.
The handle clicks as we push forward. The air is different here.
There's nothing here. The passenger.
We're us again.
Yep, she left us.
How interesting. We actually won!
We won!
What is happening to me?
And she's gone.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her?
Oh, she's gone.
And there's that mirror again. Why is it here? Why now? It is. Does that mean the world ended?
Maybe.
He was never going to outlast us.
He might have just ended the world.
Good riddance. You're right. She's gone. It's just us and that awful thing.
That awful thing.
We just can't win. Don't bother looking for her. I'm sure it's just a waste of time.
It probably is.
There's something dreadful about it. I don't think you should.
We have to.
It's going to do something to us. I can feel it. Ignore the cowards. You have to look.
Then let's look.
I'm begging you, don't do this.
I have to.
It's different now. It feels, I don't know, final.
Perhaps. We finally get to see ourselves. Kind of. It's you. Here she is. The shifting mound.
Something finds me in the long quiet and brings me the gift of a fragile vessel.
Mm-hmm. Yes. So basically, all the different princesses are different vessels, and you bring them to this entity. And yes, there is a final end. Takes roughly, I'd say, about 4 hours. Oh yeah, it's much more expanded than the demo was.
I have only just now stirred to consciousness. I could not have trapped you here, and I too yearn to be free.
So each run like this, you'll pick up a different princess, and then you come back here, the world resets, and you do it again. And you'll end up doing it quite a few times. And then there's a final thing. I won't spoil that. Unless you want to stay and watch it. I'm probably going to try to do a full run today. No, you have to get, I think, 5 of them. That's why I'm on my 4th run now. Let her out of there.
I'm sorry. There are some changes that can never be undone. There are some tears that can never be unshed. This is not a place that can hold a fragment of a concept.
And there's 4 different endings.
The moment she arrived here, she was going to return to me.
4 different, like, main endings.
I promise that it doesn't hurt.
Me, though, I need every princess. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna 100% this game. I like it that much. Because it does unlock new dialogues, new art, everything, new music. So, yeah, I want to see it all. So a 4th run may be might be needed. Are you the princess?
She is part of me, and part of me is her.
Well, yeah, this game gets into really deep stuff. I love it.
You speak in circles. Does it matter where one thing begins and another ends?
I don't know.
I am solitary lights in an empty city. What are you? I think that you are like me.
I think so. Oh no, this doesn't turn into to be continued. This keeps going. Yeah.
We are oceans, reduced to shallow creeks.
We're oceans reduced to shallow creeks.
You are familiar, but you are not me. I feel sadness, longing, hope as I witness you.
What happens now?
Nothing, as we are. But I know that there are worlds beyond us, and that we are meant to reach them.
Let's go.
There is no exit, but this vessel is a creature of perception. She can make you forget, if only you believe her to be
I
able
want to
to.
forget.
Bring me more perspectives so that I may be whole, and perhaps then we will know our freedom.
Yeah, but the journey can be different every time depending on the choices you make. And depending on what princesses you find, the ending will be different too. And then at the end of it all, there's 4 different endings you can get to. Yeah, there's a lot there.
She asks that I tell you to remember her. You won't.
So sudden. You won't. Hell yeah, we did it.
You're on a path
We're back.
in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of you're here to...
Okay, we already know this part. So we're gonna go silently to the cabin.
You make your way up a warning. Before you go, she will lie.
She will cheat.
We're not going to go through. Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
I've heard this line over and over for a while now. I haven't memorized at this point. Okay, so I'm gonna save right when I walk in here because I want to make sure to get some of the princesses I haven't gotten yet.
The interior of the blade is...
So let's do a quick save. And a regular...
You take the blade from the table.
Oh, whoops.
It'd be rather difficult.
Oh, I wanted to take the blade anyway, it's
save
fine.
The world without it.
Okay, so... Yeah, I got 37 of the achievements so far. So let's see. I'm looking at guides at this point. I don't even care. So, to get the adversary, I need to enter the basement with the knife and hesitate before slaying the princess. Okay. What does it mean by hesitate?
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. Her voice.
Who's there?
She sounds dangerous. Don't let it fool you.
Yeah, I think. That's what I did before, though. Like, I talked to her.
Oh, are you now? Why don't you come down?
You gotta get her to be aggressive.
Great job. You gave away the element of surprise. Good luck, hero.
Good luck.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. That she's so... Focus on the
Let's
task
see.
at hand.
You weren't kidding when you said you were here to kill
Nope.
me. How about you drop the knife and the two of us just talk?
Look how reasonable she's being. We should just... Don't you dare.
Don't you dare.
It's fine. We can decide what we want to do after we talk to her. Maybe she really is a monster.
No, I don't think I'm supposed to drop it.
You ignore the trembling in your hands and tighten your grip on the blade.
You poor thing. Your hands are shaking. Are you scared of me? Because you
You step forward.
I am a little
Your
bit.
grip on the blade tightening.
You are a little intimidating.
Resolve.
I'm probably chained up in this basement for a reason. So, you should just drop it. Best not to risk.
She's unarmed. If you hesitate now, it'll be too late. You go into this expecting to die. You're going to die.
Hesitating? Why don't you drop the
There it
knife and the
is.
two of us can be civilized with each other?
Okay, I hesitated, right? The devilish one? Yeah, that's the Fury. Well, that's the adversary's kind of like that too. That's the one I'm trying to get right now. The Fury's a good one though.
Then I'm not talking to you.
You stare at the princess.
I think there's one for the staring contest too. Let's see.
She squints back.
The two of you are going to do this forever, aren't you?
Yeah. Then the tower. I got her already. That's a good chapter. That's in my VODs, in my YouTube channel. And on Twitch.
You squint even harder. So does she. At least nobody's dying right now.
No?
You're going to have to make a choice. You can't keep squinting forever.
Someone's gonna have to
Eventually,
blink.
Someone is going to have to blink. You charge the princess.
There we go. I
trembling
think I
in
got
your
it.
hand, but you've already lost the
See,
battle.
she's ready.
She casually sidesteps your thrust.
Now she's gonna beat the crap out of me.
A single blow from her elbow. We shouldn't have hesitated.
Yep, there we go. Okay, I think I got it now.
But she doesn't stop there. She
Yeah.
kicks you a few
Curb
times.
stomping me.
Pointed tip of her shoes feeling like a pickaxe against your fracturing bones, making sure you stay down. As you lie, crushed and broken on the basement floor, the princess kneels
Damn.
with the kind of weight you didn't think her slight frame could possibly possess.
Yeah.
As you gasp for air, she eyes you with an intense curiosity. You shouldn't have let that fear creep into your heart.
I shouldn't.
You had the upper hand. And now look at you.
Is this really the best you could do? Look at you. Completely broken. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't a little
Oh,
disappointed.
there's my princess. I mean, my queen. My wife's a queen, not a princess. She's like this woman. I'm glad she's my friend.
She applies more pressure, slowly squeezing what's left of your life out of your lungs.
Hell yeah.
This is the end, isn't it?
I'm afraid so.
I'm afraid it is.
This better give me the adversary. I really want this chapter. It looks so good.
Everything goes dark,
And you die.
and you die.
No! Oh my god. I already got the tower, man.
On a path in the woods.
Okay, we're gonna have to
At
reload.
the end of that path,
Damn, man.
and in the basement of that cabin, is a princess.
I'm trying to get the adversary. I'm having such a hard time getting it. Okay. We're gonna try this again. I'm gonna get adversary, damn it. I've gotten tower twice already. I've completely finished tower's chapter. Yeah, enter the basement with the knife and hesitate. That's what I did. Oh, okay, I see. I have to hesitate, but still be able to slay her. If she dominates me, that's where I messed up. So if she dominates you, she becomes the tower.
You take the blade.
Better known as Dommy Mommy.
Rather difficult to slay the princess and save
Rumor has it that's what the devs called her. So I think that's how I messed up.
Of-
Okay, we're gonna
Is
rush
that-
through this.
Great job. You gave away the element of surprise. You walked out. She's so focus on the task.
You weren't kidding when you said you were here to kill me. Then why did you bring a knife with you?
She makes a compelling. Don't you dare.
As soon as she makes the comment about hesitating,
It's fine. We can decide what we want to do after we talk to her. Maybe You ignore the
Don't drop the knife.
hands and tighten your grip.
You poor thing. Your hands are...
You step forward.
I'm probably chained up in this basement for... So, you should just drop it.
She's unarmed. You go into this expecting to die. You're going.
Hesitating.
Okay.
Why don't you drop the knife and the two of us can be civilized with each other?
Now I need to slay.
You charge the princess, blade trembling in your hand. She casually sidesteps your thrust before knocking you.
We shouldn't have hesitated.
But she doesn't stop there. She kicks you as you lie.
Damn it.
You shouldn't have let that fear.
Is this really the...
She applies. This is the end. I'm afraid it is. Everything goes dark. And you die.
No. No. We did it wrong. I'm gonna get adversary, damn it.
In the woods. And at the end of the path is a cabin. And in the basement...
Somehow. Okay, so... Let's see here. I'm gonna enter the basement.
The door
I'm gonna get her.
Her voice is hypnotizing. It's the kind of voice you only have to hear once to remember it for the rest of your life.
Oh crap, I forgot the knife now. Oh my god.
Let it fall.
Wait, really? You're here to rescue me? I was starting to think I'd be stuck down here forever.
I see. You're trying to get...
Come downstairs. I want to see the face of my rescuer.
It's alright, we'll go for Thorn, I guess.
Lock eyes with the princess. She's beautiful. I am begging you to stay focused.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you can get 5 different princesses. You do 5, like, full runs of it.
Hi. I can't believe you're here. I've been waiting for something like this to happen forever. I hope you brought something to deal with these chains.
You were lying.
Let's see here.
You're only making...
Oh, the blade? Yeah, you can go back for it. But then that'll change her too.
Thank you.
Let's see. I think
Thank you.
prisoner? Let me think. I haven't gotten prisoner either. How do I get prisoner? Enter the basement with the knife. Okay, so I can't do that. Oh, okay. When the narrator throws the knife, kill her. Okay. So we're gonna go witch.
You're making
and then
a huge
Thorn.
mistake. No, you're doing the right thing. You walk up to the chains binding the princess.
Because I haven't gotten Thorn yet.
Give them a tug. They're large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
I'm guessing you don't have the key?
Nope.
Maybe it's somewhere upstairs. Doubtful. Whoever locked the princess away down here intended for her to never see the light of day. They wouldn't have just left the key to her chains somewhere in the cabin.
Oh, we'll get it.
Maybe there's some way to break the chains? Or if that doesn't work, I guess we can always cut me out of them.
Yeah, we can cut her out.
She offers the suggestion with almost complete nonchalance. If we were stuck down here long enough, I'm sure we'd be nonchalant about cutting our way out if it meant we could finally be free. You attempt to make your way out of the basement, but the door at the top of the stairs slams shut.
That adversary one's hard to get. I just can't figure it out for some reason.
Is someone else here? You try the door.
Locked in.
It's locked from the outside. You make your way to the bottom of the stairs. This would have been so much easier if you'd just taken the blade like you were supposed to.
Just a hand on my shoulder. Oh, there you are. You appeared for a moment.
Easier for whom?
Just a disembodied hand.
Oh,
Isn't that
it's
wild?
turning green, look.
Mm-hmm.
Easier for everyone.
Oh, there you are. Now you're appearing.
I heard the door slam.
Perfect.
They locked you down here too, didn't they?
Until I moved my head. Just like that.
There's a slight panic rising in the princess's voice.
If I could just get out of these chains, I know we could force our way out of here together.
Here she goes. She's gonna chew her arm off. Yep,
Barely
I got a princess
hesitated,
too.
raising her arm to her mouth, her teeth tearing through her limb with
She's
the
gonna gnaw her own arm off. Isn't that
I
great?
show up in different
As
places.
she rips her
You're
flesh,
like a ghost.
a sound comes from behind you, the clang of bouncing metal.
It's weird how you
It's
go
the
to
blade
the
from
left and I'm on the
upstairs.
right.
You're not sure how it made its way down here, but if there's a time to strike, it's now.
The time is now.
Or we could use it to free her. You won't like what happens if you do that.
You won't. Okay, now we slay the princess.
Without hesitation, you bring the blade down, plunge it into the princess's back. Finally,
Finally.
the wound drives her to the ground. Okay, there's no going back now. I'm with you to the end.
You bastard. Were you lying to me this whole time?
Yes.
The princess pushes away from you, the motion ripping the blade from her back.
Okay. So now
Wounded, but still alive, she crouches on all fours in the corner of the room and meets your eyes with the ferocity of a cornered predator.
You've made a terrible enemy, and there's nothing in the world that can possibly save you from me.
I thought we had the upper hand, but it's as if she's barely even threatened by us.
this should give me the witch now, because I lied to her.
It's an act. She's wounded and unarmed. There's nothing she can do to hurt you.
Also, maybe if I don't lie to her when I go in, maybe that'll do it.
I'm not so sure. Don't waver now.
I think.
As you ready your blade to deliver a
Here she
leap,
goes looking like a lion.
lunges at your legs with the same animal ferocity she used to tear at her arm. Your knife cuts into her again and again as you're tackled to the ground, your body racked with pain as she rips into you with tooth and claw. Forget about trying to rescue her. This is about survival now.
It's about
Give her
survival.
what you've got. Though your nerves are seizing with pain, you know you've done your fair share of damage as well, your blade having left deep gashes in the princess's back. You seize a moment of hesitation
We're
to
both
throw her
messed
off
up.
of you and shakily push yourself back to your knees. We can still turn this around.
Let's go. I think we have to finish the job. Right? Let's see here. To get the witch, and then the witch leads to the thorn, which I haven't gotten either. The witch. Where's the witch? The witch. Yeah, enter the basement without the knife, lie to her, then slay her. Okay. And then I need to get the thorn. I think I know what to do.
You steel your resolve and take another step closer to the princess. You probably won't make it out of here alive.
Since I haven't gotten the thorn yet, I heard that chapter is really good too.
Excuse me? What's this about not making it out of here alive? Do you think this is what I wanted to happen? I have a duty to state the facts of the situation, and honestly, it's a miracle anyone in this room is still standing right now. Don't act so surprised.
I won't.
Can you not feel all those gashes and holes pulling you apart? If the princess doesn't do you in here, blood loss is certain to finish the job.
The blood loss will.
You take another step forward, and the princess lunges towards you. The two of you enter one last exchange, a flurry of blade and claw and fleshy ribbons. And then you stop. Neither you nor princess able to go any further. You collapse on the ground, and the princess collapses beside you. Blood pools around you both, and you watch each other fade away.
Yeah, that adversary one's hard to get. I can't figure that one out yet.
After all this time alone, I thought I'd finally found a friend, but you were just another monster, weren't you?
What up? We're slaying princesses today.
Silence as the room starts to get fuzzy around you.
It's going well. Oh, it's amazing. And I figured out how to dual stream to TikTok, and it's working very well.
You've paid a terrible price, but you've saved us all. It's over.
Mm-hmm.
If you think this is it, you're sorely mistaken. One way or another, I'll
pay
make
for
sure
this.
you pay for this.
Oh yeah.
But you don't have time to worry over
Everything
such
goes dark,
things.
and you die.
Everything goes dark, and you die.
That's it. The witch. Okay, good. So now we can get the thorn.
You're on a path in the woods,
Ooh. Irish zombie must be here.
and in the basement of that cabin is a prince.
Thank you for the thunder. As always.
You're here to slay her.
He likes to make an entrance.
It will be the end of the world.
I'm here, everybody. Gets me almost every time. Oh, thank you. And you got the white stag. It is a restaurant. So that download, I can't do it with TikTok because TikTok won't give me a stream key. So I have to use TikTok Live Studio. But yeah, I'm going to get that because I want to try YouTube as well. So what I have to do is run OBS, and so how I do it, I run
I can assure you that you didn't slay her.
I do virtual camera
People don't just spring back to life after dying.
and then have TikTok Live Studio capture it. But that plugin, I'm gonna get that for sure. Because unfortunately, TikTok won't give out stream keys anymore. They want you to use their thing, which I will say it is more geared toward TikTok. It does work fairly well, but having to run 2 instances of a encoding thing kind of eats up resources too.
If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way.
It is.
Brilliant. We need to keep our cards close to our chest. I'm not sure we can trust him. You know I can hear you, right? It's
Yeah.
going to be a lot harder than you think.
I know,
to
right?
from me.
OBS is still way better. Yeah. I know, but they won't allow it. I don't know. Maybe there's a higher threshold or something. Who knows? And they won't even let you use TikTok Live Studio unless you have 3,000 followers. No.
Did I say I'm not sure we can trust him? Slip of the tongue. Bit of the old brain fog. I meant to say
Yeah,
that we should
old
probably
brain
head over to the
fog.
cabin and slay that princess. We already know we can't trust her, so let's get on with the show.
Yep. China. Like that. Yup. I know. Yep. China. Okay, let's go to the cabin.
A warning before you go any further.
I know. Unfortunately, my TikTok account was stuck at like 400 something for a while, like over a year. And then I went to those Grow Lives over the summer and it worked. I'm good now. I don't go to them no more though, because yes, it'll give you quick growth and even some engagement, but not always. And then a lot of times people will follow you at first, then they'll unfollow you like a week later. But overall, it did give me a good amount of growth. It was successful.
She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her.
Oh yeah, you're lucky. You got in, man. Hell yeah. Okay. Thanks for stopping in, D-Art Creative. Yes, and if you enjoyed the demo of this, you will enjoy the full game for sure. It's quite good.
Don't worry. You can
Very
trust us to
good.
get the job done.
Let's go to the cabin.
The interior of the cabin is a maze of twisted roots. The walls a chaotic weave of knotted wood that, almost as if by accident, just happened to resemble a room. The floor is damp and earthy, and the only furniture of note is a slab of mud.
Yeah.
shaped
Oh,
as a
agreed.
shape, with
Because
a
that's exactly what happened.
perched on its edge.
Yup. So what I did start doing though is I started to go, like, I would go in the grow lives, but I wouldn't just follow anyone and everybody. I would look at the person first and say they did like nature stuff or gaming content. Then I would, because I felt that was relevant. Like that's something I'm interested in. If they do that, they're probably going to be interested in that as well. And doing it that way, that helped quite a bit. But yeah, after that, I quit going to them. It'll only get you so far. Now, if you're in a position where you really want to get that 1,000 so you can go live, yes, it's good for that. Absolutely. Because you get over that initial hump. I find going to lives like that's one of the better ways to get growth on TikTok, for sure.
Blade is your
Somebody was just liking. Thank you for liking
if you
in
want
the
to do
TikTok
this
chat.
right.
Okay, so we are going to take the blade.
Take the blade from the shelf.
I think I know what to
Be
do.
difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
Oh, really? What is that? I want to know more. I saw something about there's one called Don't Scream or something, where you're walking through the woods and you got to calibrate the microphone to where if you scream, the game starts over every time. That looks pretty interesting, but this, it messes with you in real life. I'm intrigued. I want to know more.
Well, if we're grabbing a weapon,
You know the title for that, drop it.
hidden behind our backs. She doesn't have to.
That
know
sounds
we have
quite
it.
interesting.
That's not actually a bad idea.
Yep. Just in case. Just in case this goes south.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase dug into the muddy earth below. The ceiling is thick with roots that hang like locks of tangled hair. The weak starlight from the cabin windows behind you can barely penetrate the gloom here, only illuminating the edges of an opening below. It shines in the darkness like some kind of massive maw waiting to swallow you up.
I love the narration in this. I think it's kind of stupid too with the Twitch finally allowing simulcasting with everything, that they still had to put restrictions in it. Which, I mean, people are probably... There was a big streamer, he was talking to like the Twitch CEO or something, and he purposely had a merge chat on his screen when he was talking to him. It's like, just stop, Twitch. Simulcasting's the way to go. Absolutely. Because discoverability on Twitch still is, it's not so good. It's improving, but it's still not as good. I would say TikTok probably has the best discoverability. For sure.
The air smells of dirt and copper. It's thick and wet, as if your lungs are being coated in mud with each intake of breath. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor. Her voice skitters up from below.
Something nasty finds itself on my stairs. Come on down. Don't be scared. I probably won't bite.
Oh no, she probably won't bite.
I recognize that voice as easily as I recognized your nervous little footsteps coming up the path. I know who you are, and I remember what you've done.
She must have you confused with someone else. She seems friendly enough. Maybe we can talk our way out of this whole situation.
Damn, my voice is so raspy this morning.
You can't. Unless you slay her right away, she's going to break free and end the world. There's no reasoning with what she is.
I think it depends on what you play, too. Maybe I'm just on the hate bandwagon. Because I don't know. Like, I played this opening day, and yeah, quite a bit of growth.
Look, I'm just throwing ideas out there. I like to think out loud. I'm the kind of guy who
I play a lot of
discuss-
obscure stuff.
Don't we want to hear what everyone has to say before making any big decisions?
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's true. Especially when they're new. Because, like, I've been at this since 2014. But I didn't really get, like, consistent and have a set schedule until 2020. And then since I've done that, yeah, that's when growth started to happen. Absolutely. And I need a dedicated stream room, which that's coming.
Do you want to hear what everyone has to say? Or do you just want to hear yourself talk?
I just need to build a shed. Or buy a shed. Then we're gonna make it all fancy, dear. Noise canceling panels, the whole thing. Blue lights and all. I've been up since 6.
You need to stop lingering. Your task is to slay the princess, not endlessly debate about what to do with the princess.
Mm-hmm.
Fine. You're the boss.
You're the boss. Oh yeah. Because there's just too much noise. I'm actually, like, right by my kitchen. So yeah, not the quietest area. There she is.
You descend the basement steps,
Hairs in my eyes.
entering the dark room below. You can just make out the shape of the princess in the gloom. She's huddled against the far wall, her eyes bright and glaring from amid the thick roots.
And there you are.
There you
One
are.
hand tucked away behind your back, gripping that sharp, sharp blade, no doubt.
I am. Oh yeah, like this one, it just came out Monday, but it doesn't have, like, a huge following. Like, even right now, I checked before I started and there was maybe 10 channels playing it.
That's no fair. How would she know that?
So far, reviews are amazing for it too. I knew this game was going to be good when I played the demo a year ago. What was that? Oh, Irish. Thank you for sending a golden gamepad on TikTok.
So, we've dropped the pretenses. Good.
I should just put it so the notification will show Twitch. And a heart. Thank you for the heart.
You made a comment back in the woods about having been here before. Now she's acting like the two of you already know each other.
We do.
Oh, no. You've already been here, haven't you?
We have.
That's pretty sharp. How'd you figure that one out?
And TikTok thanks you too for their cut. Their, what is it? 55% cut of every GIF that gets sent. Something like that.
Call it deductive reasoning.
Yeah, it's somewhere around there. Good, you're showing. Hell yeah.
Well, you seem to be great at it.
This way the chats can converse with one another.
So, you really don't remember us, do you?
Nope.
No, I don't. But you and the princess clearly have a shared reality, even if I'm not a part of it. I won't waste time fighting you on something that's clearly true.
It is true.
I'm just glad we could put all this behind us.
Mm-hmm.
Is it all behind us?
Yeah, is it? I don't know, man.
Just focus on the task at hand. I don't care if you've been here before, and I don't care if you think you'll go somewhere else after this. My world is on the line right now, so I'd appreciate it if you would take this seriously and slay her.
So I think in this one, I have to give her the blade, and then that's how we get the Thorn route, which I hear is good, and that's the only one where you can kiss the princess. So I've read.
Let's chat her up a bit first. Maybe we can find a middle ground where everyone's happy. Don't talk to her. You're just going to make things more difficult than they have to be.
Well, I seem to remember you having a tongue.
Yep.
Things did get out of hand, didn't they? But it's hard to let bygones be bygones when they led to murder.
It's true.
And you started it.
How do I give her the blade? Oh, there it is.
You can't be
This
serious.
isn't gonna go well.
Now, hold on. We should put this to a vote. The blade is one of our most valuable assets. We can't just give it to her. What if she uses it to kill us?
No, we got it. We gotta give her the blade.
As do I. Abstain?
Sure.
You abstain. She's going to kill us if we give it to her.
Yeah, let's give her the blade.
You're going to get everyone killed. You know that, right? But of course you do. You toss the blade at the princess's feet.
There we go.
She eyes it with suspicion before kneeling down to pick it up.
I wouldn't have done that. Why did you?
Because I want to see the other princess.
You hear a clanging of metal against the dirt floor, and the chains fall from the princess's wrists.
She's loose.
She could have gotten out of those the whole time. That sneaky little...
She acted like she was chained up.
A woman after my own heart. It's a shame we just gave her a weapon, because if I were her, I'd use it on us right now.
She's gonna kill us.
Luckily for us, you're not her.
She's gonna kill us.
Oh, we sure think alike, though. I can promise you that. Whatever you say next, you better make it count.
And she's armed.
She creeps forward,
Uh-oh.
taking one cautious step at a time until you and she are face to face.
What do you think happens now?
Should I flirt with her? Yeah, let's flirt with her.
She pulls back, clearly caught off guard by whatever nonsense you just said to her.
Yep, now she's a witch.
I thought it was nice.
Yeah.
Whether it's nice depends on if we meant it. We didn't mean it. Did we? If you were lying, we'd all know. But unfortunately, you weren't lying.
What? What do you mean by that? What kind of game are you playing?
Oh, she's getting paranoid. She's gonna stab me.
The look of surprise that momentarily softened her features vanishes as she steals her nerves.
She's gonna kill us.
And then,
Oh!
blade in your heart.
She killed me.
What? No. No, come on, that's not right.
That's what happened.
I told you. I told you this is what she was going to do.
Shouldn't have gave her the knife.
Glee dances across her face as you fall to the ground.
I did it! I got you! You...
Oh, now she feels bad.
The princess seems to tremble, her smile fading quickly, replaced with concern. Her nervous eyes brim with tears.
Why? Why did you let me do this?
But you don't have the strength to respond, nor do you have the time.
Yeah, we did just get a dagger in our hearts, so... Not good.
Everything goes dark.
And you die.
And you die.
Nice. Got an achievement. Making progress.
You're on a path in the woods.
And we're at the
Can't
Thorn.
believe she actually stabbed us. I told you not to give her the blade. I told you it would come around to bite us. I voted against
Yeah,
it.
that probably wasn't a good idea.
Yeah, we know. You already got your I told you so's in while we were bleeding out.
Mm-hmm.
I just wanted to make sure that everyone here knows that I was and am on the right side of that argument. Oh, you're far from being on the right side of anything. You're fixated on the past, whereas what you should be is fixated on the future.
Smitten.
Oh, a visionary. I like it. Tell me more.
We got a bunch of voices in our heads now.
Gladly, my dear fellow. By cruelly turning on the princess in her moment of vulnerability, we made ourselves an enemy. But by mastering our fear and insecurity and handing over our power, we've begun a journey to something so much deeper.
Mm-hmm.
I like journeys.
A new journey.
Traveling is a bit of a passion of mine. It makes me so relatable. Now, where are we off to?
We have to save the princess now.
Well, if we're lucky, it's a journey to love.
It's a journey to love.
She hates us.
No, she don't hate us no more. We both killed each other. We're fine.
Does she? She hesitated before stabbing us to death.
See?
There might just be a kernel of affection in that angry, angry heart.
Yeah.
As ridiculous as this guy is, maybe he has a point. I don't know if I necessarily buy into his whole love journey thing, but...
Oh yeah, the music and the art and everything in this game, it's so good.
maybe she won't be as keen to betray us this time.
So good.
We've already proven to her that we can change, so maybe she'll realise that things don't have to end in violence.
Yeah.
You know, maybe you're right. In which case, I suppose the only thing to do is to get back to the cabin and give it another try.
Let's go.
Give what another try exactly? You are aware I've been listening to you, right? It makes no difference if
The narrator
we
gets
aspire in
mad.
the shadows or bear our intentions with open hearts. We are breaking your cruel cycle and
right.
whisking her away to freedom.
Yeah, we're gonna free the princess.
Oh, are you now?
Yes, we are.
Great. So you've obviously been here before, since you apparently died at least once. Twice, actually. Sure. Twice. Then I'll spare you the little introduction I had planned. You already know about the princess, and clearly you already know that she's dangerous. So don't muck this up. It's bad enough that this isn't your first time through.
Oh, we're gonna muck it up, alright. Okay. I'm gonna take a little break. And we're gonna see how this scenario goes, because this is brand new to me. I haven't gotten this yet. So, I will be right back. Enjoy the retro Halloween commercials. BRB.
See for yourself.
Evil Dead.
Charlie has to find a way to stop him.
Peter Vincent, ready to do battle with the undead.
Oh, yeah. Fright Night. It's a classic. It's a good movie. Alright, so we're gonna see where this takes us. Because this is all new territory to me. I haven't seen this route yet. Route, however you say it. Depending on where you live. Now it's time to stand up. It's not good to sit all day. That's why a standing desk or a standing desk converter, so worth it. Tears in my eyes. Okay. Let's see here.
Wonderful. If the woods themselves are changing, then that's all the more reason for you to take this seriously. It would mean your grip on things is slipping, which, in turn, likely means her influence is spreading.
It is.
Someone's in the know.
Mm-hmm.
I've already said too much. The more information you have, the more difficult your task will be. Don't listen to her, definitely don't free her, and if you can, don't even think about her.
Why not?
You don't have to worry about me.
My head's always empty. Except the thoughts of her.
Except for romantic thoughts of her.
That's the spirit. Don't forget what she's done to you. She's practically asking for you to slay her.
No, we're not doing that.
Even though we were stabbed in the heart, it doesn't mean that we don't still have one. She'll come around, just like we did.
That's right.
Let's just see how the wind blows. I'm not opposed to violence here, but let's not rule anything out just yet. Maybe we won her over last time. Who knows?
Yeah.
Stop sitting on the fence and pick a side already. We don't need you waffling when things get hairy.
No, we're not slaying her.
I've already picked a side. Our side. I'm here to make sure that whatever happens,
No
we
slaying.
wind up on top. Because that's worked out great so far.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we're not out of the game yet, are we? And again, I'll have you know, I wouldn't have gotten us killed last time. I wanted to stab her in the back, not hand over our precious backstabbing implement. What do you want me to say? It's bad that you've been here before. It's bad for you, it's bad for me, and it's especially bad for the world. The more times you run through this, the more likely it is that you'll fail. You've already failed twice.
No, I've failed more than that.
So you knew this could happen? Theoretically, sure, I knew this could happen, but I was supposed to be the first. I'd really rather not get into it.
Why not?
I don't care about where we came from, and I don't care to discuss the theory of anything. I yearn only to bring her freedom. I'm here to feel, not to think. Then we can all move on, and forget what I said about failure.
Good.
It's important that you believe in yourself, and the fact you're here probably means that you still have a chance to pull this off and save the world. My world, at least. It sounds like you've probably doomed a couple of others already.
We did.
I need to stop talking. Think happy thoughts.
Happy thoughts.
It isn't long before you find yourself at the base of the cabin. I think it's clear where everyone stands at this point.
Mm-hmm. Kind of looks normal.
I don't know if I'd say everyone. You talking about me? I have a position. It's a good one, too.
It is.
Ignore him, he's just talking for talking's sake. My position is the only one that matters. You know what you have to do. The interior of the cabin
I'm not
is hardly
slaying
an
her.
interior at all anymore. The burned out ruins merely suggest the shape of the structure that once stood here, charred wood still reeking of ash. But beneath it lies the fresh smell of spring growth after rain, the promise of new life in the wreckage of the old.
Yeah.
The only furniture of note is the crisp shell of what was once a table, a pristine... Wait, this isn't right? There's supposed to be a pristine blade. Why isn't there a pristine blade? We gave it to her last time. She can't still have it, can she?
She still has the blade.
Well, it's not here. And if she has it... Let me guess. You want to get all chummy with her.
Yep, we're gonna have to get all chummy with her.
Look, as far as I see it, if it's between him and her, I say we side with the one who has the weapon. It's just the smart thing to do.
Right?
I wouldn't be so hasty. I'm sure the blade will turn up somewhere. She can't have it. That's not how this is supposed to work. If she does have it, that's all the more reason to put our faith in her. We've already shown her our heart. Now she has to show us hers.
Yep.
Unless her heart tells her to stab us, which doesn't seem unlikely.
It could go that way.
Yes, I agree. Let's make sure we get on her good side.
Yes. But before we do, let's save. Just in case. That's so weird. My cursor shows up on the stream, but not on the game. Very weird.
Yeah, why didn't you mention the mirror? I didn't mention a mirror because there isn't a mirror.
Oh, there's a mirror.
But he says there isn't one. That's got to count for something, right?
Right?
Either way, I say we take a look. It feels like it's been forever since we've actually seen ourselves. For all we know, our feathers are all out of place. And that's why we haven't yet won her heart. We
That's
must
why.
put our best face forward. Yeah, we can't go around looking disheveled. A real go-getter takes care of his appearance. So, is the door to the basement behind the mirror?
I'm back.
I promise you there isn't a mirror, and there isn't a door to the basement. The entrance is more of a burned-out frame than anything else, and it's right there on the far side of the room. Do you really not see it?
A night of total terror. Quiet!
They need to bring back real monsters.
You step forward and approach the scorched entryway leading to the basement, hesitating before you begin the descent.
So from the pictures I've seen, the princess is going to look very sorrowful now.
You know what you have.
There's no way I'm killing her.
Wipe away the grit from the mirror, and behold our handsome features.
No way. I hope so. Back when Nickelodeon was good. And MTV actually played music. Remember those days? Oh, wow. That'd be cool. I had a young person ask me, why did they call it MTV? I said, oh, it stands for music television, because they used to play music on there. Right. Yeah.
You reach forward and
It's
wait
those
for the
days.
hollow entrance leading to the basement. You really thought there was a mirror there, didn't you? That can't be good. As if things weren't unpredictable enough.
And then they did the same thing. VH1 was playing music all the time. Then they changed that too. I don't know. I haven't had cable now in quite a few years. Oh really? CGI'd? Might need to check that out.
Alas, our fine features remain unseen. We'll just have to trust that she'll find us beautiful as we are.
Right. We do tend to say that as we get older, don't we? I know I do. I barely even like new movies. Yeah. Oh, okay. Paramount Plus. Yeah,
Well, seems like the only way to go is forward, isn't it?
it is. Oh yeah. Cable's a waste of money. Nah. I mean, I watch streamers and YouTube more than anything. In fact, when I watch regular TV, it's like weird for me that I can't like comment on the show or type in the live chat because I'm so used to doing that. That's like the main media I consume now. Is YouTube videos and Twitch streamers and TikTok streamers. I don't know. Anyone can be a celebrity now. It's just who you know and who you know.
Yes, that's where everything tends to be. Let's just put on a good
Yeah,
face.
that's it.
It's about us.
Oh, okay. God, I haven't watched The Walking Dead now in quite a while. In fact, I haven't watched it since like Rick was killed off, and it's getting kind of warm in here. All that. It's freezing outside though. What do we have today? High of 38, dear.
Did my deer in the twin show?
All the deer were here. I posted a video on TikTok. You need to like and comment. My wife won't even watch my TikToks. Oh, he wasn't? Oh, never mind. Or he just like left or something? I don't know. I think the whole thing with Negan and God, what's the girl's name? Glenn's wife. For those two to even be working together, I mean, I guess in that situation, but you're working together with the dude who smashed your husband's head in with a baseball bat. I mean, well, I mean, zombies aren't real either, so it's whatever.
Frame of scorched wood and make your way into the darkness below.
Oh, okay, I see. Yeah, I mean, maybe I'll give the series another chance. I was really into it for a while there, especially when it first started. Oh, okay.
The stairs to the basement are covered in a fine layer of gritty ash.
It's a lot of brambles.
Warm, as if the fires that ruined this place had only recently been extinguished. Yet fresh shoots of thorny branches are already weaving themselves through the soot-covered earth of the walls around you.
It's being taken over.
Their spines point courteously down towards the basement, so you're able to brush past their jagged points with ease. At least on the way down. But you don't need to think about the way back up just yet. That's a matter for after the world's been saved.
Oh, okay, I see. Yeah, I think forgiving someone who did that to you would be a little difficult, to say the least. Oh, okay.
These thorns are an expression of her pain. I know it. She's calling out for help.
So they do actually give like a plausible reason behind it. So just like, yeah, these characters are popular. They're working together now. Well, that's good.
Her voice, worn down by pain and suspicion, hobbles up the stairs.
I'd like to give the series another chance because I think, God, I think the last time I watched The Walking Dead was probably 2017. It's been a minute. I know that. I mean, I still read up on it, like kind of knew what was going on, but I didn't actually watch an episode since. Yeah, it's probably been that long.
I can't get away from you, can I? We kill each other and you come back. You let me kill you and you come back.
Yeah.
I don't know why you let me do that. I don't know what you want from me.
My controller just died. Oh. Hope that wasn't the battery. It is. No! Good thing I have a backup set. My batteries just died. Oh my god. I'm not prepared. Hang on. Oh, those are empty. I got a virtual green screen. Yeah, it's virtual green screen. With Zoom. Most of the time. Every once in a while you show up, but for the most part, yeah. It almost never, like right, oh, there goes my battery. I think I just saw the couch for a minute. I know. I made my mistakes. I'm dropping batteries on the floor. Okay. We're golden. We good now. Why you'd let me do that to you? Let's see. I want to free you.
I think you know how this goes. I'm down here and I can't leave. So come down and talk. It's not like I can stop you.
She's become a normal girl again.
You continue down the basement stairs, brushing past the smooth edges of thorns that grow more and more plentiful as you make your way forward. You step out into what was once a vast open cavern, now overrun by briars and prickles and thistles, the space thick with hostile vegetation.
She's looking pretty sorrowful.
At the heart of it all, encased in a tight weave of vines, is the princess, her bloody, trembling hands clutching a pristine blade.
Did you know this was going to happen to me? Are you here to watch me suffer? Are you here to laugh?
she's looking pretty rough. Oh, let's see. There's a lot to say here. Turn and leave. No, we're not doing that.
I want to trust you.
This game is about relationships.
Her grip tightens on the blade.
But you're hiding something, aren't you? Why would you help me if you weren't helping yourself?
Let's see.
The princess clutches the blade closer to her chest.
That sounds nice. I'm so tired of the bad blood between us. But it's hard to let it go. You've hurt me.
You hurt me. You stabbed me in the chest.
Her eyes dart away from yours for a brief moment.
And I've also hurt you.
Let's see.
I don't know. What can either of us really say at this point? How can we trust something as hollow as words?
It's getting deep.
She's right. There's nothing left to say. So let's get a move on and do something before she comes up with a scheme to get out of here on her own. We don't need words to send a message. It is through action that we can show her our adoration, our devotion, our kindness.
Okay.
You reach towards her bloodied hands, laying your palm on trembling fingers. For a moment, she clutches it even tighter, her knuckles going white with the effort. But then the tension fades. Her grip finally loosens and she allows you to take the weapon. You carefully pull it free from the thorns, though they scrape at your skin, leaving red trickles of fresh blood all along your arms.
Damn.
She trusts us. She trusts us. Doesn't that set your heart aflutter? Yeah, a little. It could just be nerves. Being this close to her does bring back unpleasant memories, but I don't know, it doesn't feel bad. It feels good. Like we're special to her.
Yeah.
We are special to have gained an ounce of trust from a maiden so guarded. Now all that remains is to free her from her bindings. Yeah, let's do it. Let's show her how much both of us have changed. Or, hear me out, slay her. Right here, right now. She's never been so helpless, and if we don't take advantage of that...
No, we're not doing that.
That sounds like a splendid idea. You should listen to him. I see that the lines have been drawn.
They are.
It's 2 against 1. It's 2 against 2. You don't count.
We're gonna make the narrator mad.
And why shouldn't he count?
Because I heard this is the only way you can romance the princess instead of killing her.
Because he's clearly not one of us. That doesn't matter. He's been with us the whole time. He should get a say.
I get the final say.
So, did you mean it? Or was I a fool to hand my life to you?
Obviously, we're gonna... I just wanted my blade back. You're on your own. No, that's terrible. We're not doing that.
Yes, what a good idea. Let's cut her free.
We're gonna cut her free.
Oh, so you're suddenly team free her? You can't just switch sides as soon as we make a decision.
Oh, we did.
I can do whatever I want, and I believe with my whole heart that this is the right course of action. Let's free this princess. Everyone deserves a chance at redemption. Let him join us and be merry. We are all united by our passion. That's right. What he said.
Mm-hmm.
We've already given him a chance at redemption. And who says I don't deserve another? I really mean it this time. I'm big enough to admit when I'm wrong. So I want to help you all free her.
Let's free her.
And I have no problem with that. Welcome to the team. You're one of us now. One of the good guys.
The good guys.
Take the blade to the thorny vines imprisoning the princess, and she flinches, relaxing only slightly as the blade slices into the thick vegetation rather than her arm. And she flinches again as the last of the vines is cut away, as if, after all of that, she's still expecting you to turn on her and stab her in the heart. You're not going to do that, are you? Still, all it would take is a single slip of the blade.
No, we're not doing that.
Such a pathetic attempt at distraction and subterfuge. Our blade is a dashing sword, and every dashing sword is an extension of its hero.
That's right.
It won't slip.
Shan't slip.
You're right. He can't even make it slip, can he? He's a bit of a nobody. Good thing I've been on your side of all this since the beginning. The princess falls into your arms, tears streaking down her cheeks. I can't believe you're making me describe this. I hate you.
I like when the narrator gets mad. He's funny.
You actually meant it. You rescued me.
Do you see the way she's looking at us? Kiss her. Kiss her now before the moment ends.
Oh, here's your chance. Kiss the princess.
Can we actually do that?
Yep. We can romance the princess.
No, you can't. Absolutely.
Oh, he's furious.
You know as well as I do that we can.
Smitten.
And we wouldn't want to throw away a chance for a special moment, now would we?
Nope.
If I were only capable of throwing myself off a bridge. Well, are you going to describe our steamy, romantic kiss? You lean in and you kiss her.
I was going to say, did my hands turn into human hands for a minute? No, that's her hand.
And she reciprocates enthusiastically. You kiss. It's done. Are you happy now? Come on now, this is the big moment. You can do better than that.
Yeah, he can do better than that.
Ugh, fine. You and the princess lock eyes and stare deep into each other's souls with all the roaring emotion that comes from letting what once was hatred turn into pure, unbridled passion.
See, isn't that nice?
You're making fun of us.
He is.
And then each of you close your eyes and kiss. Words can describe neither the nuclear fire nor the oceanic depth of your connection. Please. I think he actually likes romance. If history itself were not about to end, historians would document this moment for the rest of time. Musicians would write era-defining ballads, and great artists would expend entire lifetimes trying to merely capture the spark you hold right now.
Amazing.
It doesn't matter either way, because this is good stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I'm aware of my skills. He's making fun of us.
He is.
But unfortunately for you, the moment doesn't last forever.
Got an achievement.
Your eyes-
True love's kiss.
Time for you to damn the whole world to oblivion, I suppose.
That was nice.
Her hand slips into yours, and the two of you rush to the basement stairs.
See, no more stabbing each other. Isn't that great?
Shameful, really, that the same thorns that so graciously allowed you downstairs are now blocking your only way out.
It's okay. We got the dagger. We can cut through them.
Please, after all the trials we've been through, do you really think a few measly thorns can stop us? Love is an even more powerful weapon than our blade.
Let's go.
We cut through those other vines just fine. They're only thorns. I'm not afraid of getting a few scrapes. I'm not even sure we need to do any cutting. We can just move them out of the way. What a pathetic showing, really.
Damn, she's still got thorns around her arms and stuff.
A few pointy sticks can't keep us down here. We're both meant for so much more than this.
Let's go. Doesn't matter.
As you step into the thorns covering the basement stairs,
Oh, they yield.
yield. Both you and the princess ascend the stairs without obstacle. This is unacceptable. The second you step out of this cabin with her, the world ends. Do you hear me? What did the world ever do to you to deserve this? Your nightmare is our dream. Whatever world would condemn star-crossed lovers like us to a cycle of violence and despair isn't a world worth saving.
Right?
We'll weave something new together. Something better.
We will.
You and the princess hesitate at the cabin door. This is your last chance. We've already made our decision.
He still wants me to slay her?
We're finally leaving here together, aren't we? And all we had to do was trust each other. It wasn't easy, but I'm glad we finally could.
Me too.
Hands clasped, the two of you
We did it.
open the door and step out into a new day. You irredeemable murderers.
And here comes the sadness.
What do we do now?
Oh, the shifting mound's gonna take you.
Where's everything going?
It's going away.
Why is it so cold?
The world's ending. There she goes.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And there's that mirror again. Why is it here? Why now?
Oh no.
What is that supposed to mean? Whatever awful thing I felt before, it feels so much worse now.
You say this every time.
You better watch your back. You can't get rid of me that easy. Do it then. End us all before I die of a broken heart.
Approach the mirror. How am I doing? You've grown. And the long quiet again. At the cabin.
Flickering lights and empty cityscapes become pockets of vitality and movement. I am more than I was before. Whenever you are ready, I will wipe your slate clean once again. Eyes close in reflection. Perspectives meld together, and the breadth of my experience stretches to new corners. There are contradictions, conflicts in my nature, and there are familiarities that bind everything together. It feels correct. This is what I need to be. This is the only path forward. This one yearns for connection she feels she doesn't deserve. Even when shown compassion, she hid herself away. She will make for a cautious heart.
She'll be a cautious.
Do not mourn her. She isn't alone anymore.
That's good. I think the rest of these I've already done in other playthroughs. Yep.
The vessels are shaped by memories of you, but their impulses are drawn to the edge of the long quiet. To them, you are a gate to something more, and any hurt you've caused them is understood as a fair price for freedom. But they are only thoughts and perspectives. They are not me. The wounds they've suffered carve texture around my heart. Without them, I would be as I was before. I would be alone and without sensation. I could not feel the joy of having you by my side, for I would not know your absence.
Well, I guess that's it. I'm ready to go back.
I will long for your return, but it will give me time to reflect on what I am. We will meet again.
Everything goes dark, and you die. And we're back. But we got the thorny vessel. Okay.
You're on a path in the. You're here to sleep.
We already know. We're just going right to the cabin.
You make your way. A warning. She will lie. We're not going to go through. Ignore him. He doesn't know.
Okay. Then I'm going to save
The
here.
cabin is almost entirely bare. The blade is.
Because this is the point where you're going to decide what you're getting. That's so weird that my cursor disappears. Is it because I'm using the controller? Maybe. Alright. I want to get the adversary. Let's see if I can. So we take the blade.
From the
We hesitate.
base, her voice.
Who's there?
She said, "Don't let it fool you."
Don't be a stranger. It's been so long since I've had any visitors. Come on.
You walk down the stairs. She's focused on the task at.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something? That isn't a good idea. Just drop the knife, and maybe the two of us can talk things out.
She's right. We shouldn't. We should just drop the. Don't you dare. It's fine. We can decide what we want to do.
Let's see here.
After we talk to her.
Now don't drop it.
You ignore the trembling in your hands and tighten your grip on the blade.
You poor thing. Your hands are shaking. Are you scared of me?
You step forward. Your grip on the.
Oh? No talking then? Fine. What even makes you think you can kill me? I'm probably chained up in this basement for a reason, right? And if that knife is the only weapon you have, you'll have to get close enough to use it. So, you should just drop it. Best not to risk finding out what I can do.
She's unarmed. If you hesitate now, it'll be too late. End this.
Let's see.
You lunge forward without. You feel
Nope.
easily give way and look down to see your blade already sinking deep.
Oh, this is it, isn't it? I'm almost embarrassed. Do you actually...
Yes, but it's over. Is it over?
Nope. I didn't do it right. No. I didn't do it right. Where's load? I can't load? Oh no.
It's over. You could check her sleeves if you want, but I can assure you that there's...
Or maybe I did do it right. Maybe this does give you the adversary.
We should make
Let's
sure.
see.
What's the harm in checking for a pulse? I really don't think you should do that. And why shouldn't we? Is there something you're not telling us? I've told you everything that's happened with complete accuracy.
Maybe I did do it
Princess
right.
is dead. Your blade pierced her heart. There's no coming back from that.
I did hesitate. Maybe if I remove the blade?
You lean down and wrap your hand around the blade's hilt.
And she wakes up.
But as you begin to slide it out of its resting place, you feel a sharp and sudden jab in your side.
She got me.
What was that?
I guess I won't be dying alone after all.
That might be adversary.
Quick, let's get out of here. It's too late for that now. You collapse to the ground as the mortally wounded princess twists a blade of her own deeper between your ribs. As you fall, she falls with you, exhausted by the effort, the little life that was left in her eyes fading rapidly.
An eye for an eye. A life for a life. I guess we're even now.
Is this adversary? Come on.
See you around.
Give me adversary.
You were so close. Why did you hesitate? It doesn't matter.
I think I got
You
it.
managed to take her with you. For whatever that's worth. Everything goes dark, and you die.
Come on, adversary. No! I already got the razor.
Path in the woods.
Man,
And at the end of that path,
why is it so hard to get that one?
and in the basement of that cabin, is a princess.
It's so hard to get that one. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. How do you get it? How? Just can't figure it out. Have to search it. Oh, okay, here we go. You have to... There's two basic ways. Too little or too much will get you another route. You need to talk to her once and tighten your grip. Oh. Got my attention. Okay. Need to take the blade. Okay. We gotta take the blade. God, this adversary one's hard to get. So, take the
You
blade.
take the blade from the table. It'd be rather difficult to slay the princess and save the world without it.
Enter the basement. Okay.
The door to the basement,
Follow this exactly now.
revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp. Her voice carries up the
Who's there?
Okay. So... You have an adversary quest. Is there another way out? Okay, you have to take the knife upon entering the cabin. From there... Talk to her instead of dropping it. Talk to her once. Okay.
She sounds, don't let it fool.
Don't be a stranger.
So I think right here doesn't
It's been so
matter.
long since I've had any visitors. Come on down.
You walk down the stairs. She's so coldly beautiful. Focus on the task at hand.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
Okay, talk to her once.
That isn't a good idea. Just drop the knife.
I'm gonna get this,
Maybe
damn
the
it.
two of us can talk things out.
This one's a little hard to find. Oh, I've heard of that. In fact, I think I downloaded it when it was free, but didn't they re-release it and charge for it or something? Like they added stuff? Yeah, I need to play that too. I've heard some good things about it.
She's right. We
In
should.
fact, I think I have it on the computer somewhere.
Right.
I've heard of it, never played it. Or I may have like loaded it up once, but I didn't. After playing something like this, I kind of want to get into it. Visual novels are fun. If the stories are good and the voice acting, oh.
Don't you dare.
But I don't think Doki Doki Literature Club has voice acting, does it? I tried. I was playing Scarlet Hollow. It's made by the same people who made this, Black Tabby Games. And Scarlet Hollow is very good, but there's no voices. I tried to voice the whole thing. I couldn't do it, no. I'm thinking I might do that one for YouTube and just do no commentary. Because, man, speaking out the whole thing like that, killed my voice.
It's fine. We can decide what we want to do.
Just
after
killed
we've
my
told her.
voice.
Maybe she really is a monster. Killing someone in cold blood isn't very becoming of us.
Okay, now we tighten our grip.
You ignore the trembling in your hands and tighten your grip on the blade.
You poor thing. Your hands are
should
shaking.
be.
Are you scared of me?
A little bit.
Because you should be.
You step forward, your grip on the blade tightening as you steel your resolve.
Oh? No talking then? Fine. What even makes you think you can kill me? I'm probably chained up in this basement for a reason. So, you should just drop it.
Not yet.
Best not.
She's unarmed. If you hesitate now, it'll be too late.
Okay, now it's very specific what you need to do. Okay, we don't drop the blade. You need to talk to her and tighten your grip. In the second round of dialogue, pick any option except slaying her or questioning if she's armed. Okay. Oh, maybe that's why it's in bold.
You go into this
There we go.
expecting to die. You're going to die.
Mm-hmm.
Hesitating? Why don't you drop the knife and the two of us can be civilized with each other?
Never. What? I don't see anything about finishing it. There's no finish the job. I see no option to finish the job.
charge the princess, blade trembling in your hand, but you've already lost the battle. She casually sidesteps your thrust before knocking you to the ground with a single blow from her elbow.
We shouldn't have hesitated.
But she doesn't stop there. She kicks you a few times for good measure, the pointed tip of her shoes feeling like
I think I already got this one.
fracturing bones, making sure you stay down. As you lie, crushed and broken on the basement floor, the princess kneels on your throat with the kind of weight you didn't think. You shouldn't have let that fear creep into your heart. You had the upper hand, and now look at you.
Is this really the best you could do? Look at you.
She applies.
This is going to be the tower again.
Squeezing what's left of your life out of your lung. This is the end, isn't it? I'm afraid it is. Everything goes dark, and you die.
No. What?
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin.
I don't know why. It's so hard to get that one. It says there's another way. Let's see here. Dropping the knife. You gotta do finish the job. Okay.
You take the door to her voice.
Who's...
She said, don't let...
Don't...
You walk down. She's focus on the task.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something? How about you drop the...
Look how don't you dare. It's fine.
So I can drop it and then do finish the job, it says? I think.
You ignore the trembling.
You poor thing.
You step forward.
I'm probably chained up in this basement, so...
She's on.
I don't see anything that says finish the job.
You go into this expecting...
Hesitate. Then I'm not talking to you. I guess we are.
For the love or drop.
Yeah, I'm sure.
For goodness.
No?
The blade
Thank you. Maybe now we can just...
against you will be fine. Don't know what you're hoping to...
So here we are. What an awkward start to a relationship. Oh, have you decided...
You know why you're here.
Well, damn. I don't know how to do it. How do you get it? It's not working. Talk to her instead of dropping the knife. Tighten the grip. What? Okay. We'll try it.
Charge the princess, blade trembling in your hand. But you've already lost the battle. She casually sights
Nah, it's gonna be tower again.
as you laugh. You shouldn't have let that.
Is this real?
She applies. This is the end. I'm afraid it is. Everything goes dark, and you die.
It's the tower again.
You're on a path in the woods. You're here.
I don't know. I'm gonna have to look up a guide or something. I cannot figure out how to get adversary. So I think I'm gonna end there for now. I can't figure it out. I don't know. I just don't know. Oh well, we'll return to that soon though. But tomorrow morning, I'm gonna be playing more Signalis before that comes off Game Pass, or maybe even this evening. We'll see, maybe. But I just can't figure that part out. Anyway, thanks for the cheers, moderating, the coins on TikTok, all that good stuff. So I'll be back at it tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. Until then, see you later.